Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Today is Sunday, the 28th of April 2024. My people, I am here today again to say hello to each and every one of you and to say happy Sunday. My people, I hope you are all doing good. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ekenekwa m unu. Ọ ga-amalụ nwoke ma malụ nwaanyị ma. Unu afụgo ka m si behave na abụrụ m a professional broadcaster. We are freedom fighters. This is one of the Biafra liberation and freedom page. I am one of the media teams, and we are here to constantly talk to our people about Biafra and Biafra coming this year. So my people, hello, Brother Henry. Thank you for joining. I hope you are good. So ndị be anyị, ana m ekene unu, taa bụ Sunday. I hope na unu jekwala ụka. So my people, in anything we do, in everything we are, we all have to give thanks to God, the creator of heaven and earth. So today, I will have to pray. Father, Lord, my God, King of glory, merciful Father, the creator of heaven and earth, I thank and glorify your holy name. Father, Lord, you continue to be the head, the beginning and the end. You are the same yesterday, today, and forever. Your name must be glorified. Father, Lord, told us in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14, you said, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, pray and seek your face, turn away from our wicked ways, that you will hear from heaven, and that you will forgive our sins, and that you will heal our land. Father, Lord, we are on bended knees, begging you to forgive us our sins, hear our cries, especially we Biafrans, and heal our land, because our land is bleeding. My Lord, please, in your infinite mercy and kindness, show us mercy. Please, my Lord, extend your hand of mercy to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Blindfold the eyes of those who are not allowing them to release him, not to be awake when he will be released, and protect our indomitable Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Biafrans all over the world, because we are lovers of freedom. He said, my people, you know, because many of us, we don't see God, we don't remember to put God first. Some people will be criticizing me, why do you, every time you are talking about Jesus, you are praying, you are saying this? That is my simple belief. I believe in God. And he created Jesus when he said that he regretted creating this world because of the sins of so many children of God. So Jesus Christ accepted to come and die for our sakes. Those who do not believe in what I am doing, please stay off my platform. Now I have learned how to remove people on my platform, and anyone who will come here to start their attack, I will remove them. Simple. This is a platform for freedom fighters. We are very liberal-minded people. We are Christians, predominantly, not totally. Some of us are still doing the traditional things, which they are free to do. Is their right. God gave us right to choose where you want to belong to. Some of us choose to be Christians, some choose to be traditional rulers and traditional priests. And that is their choice. So no one should come to my platform to tell me what I should do or what I should not do, because I am answerable to God, not you, not anyone. We, the Biafrans, we are fighting for our freedom just like so many other countries. I do not owe anybody, any human being, any apology for what I believe in. If you don't like what I believe in, please hit the door and take your exit. We do not preach hate. We are not violent people. This platform is purely for our freedom. And at this dispensation, when we have the benefit of using the internet and the network, the gospel of Biafra has to be spread across the world. So whoever does not believe in what I'm doing, please do not join this platform. Even if YouTube sends you the notification, please don't join me. You can only join me if you believe in what I'm doing. So in Biafra Liberation, we have a leader, and his name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And right at this moment, some of the saboteurs sold him to Fulanis who do not know about the rule of law. And they claim to be a country that has no rule. They do whatever they like. They have dragged the name of Nigeria to the terrorist list, and they are number 2, the most deadliest terrorist country in the whole world. And we want to leave them, not just because of that, because of so many things that have transpired. Even in 1945, they pied our people in the Jos. In 1966, Kaduna and Kano, they pied our people till the war started in 1967. After Gowon, Yakubu Gowon and Ojukwu went to Aburi in Ghana, where so many African leaders came to settle them as brothers. But no, Gowon wouldn't listen to them. Though he pretended, accepted what they told him in Aburi, Ojukwu accepted with open mind, showing that liberality in the Biafrans. But when Gowon came back, he changed and started fighting us because we want to leave. We have to leave this time. No conventional war conducted or to be fought, but with international law. And UN knows about it. And they cannot deny us that very open opportunity to declare our nation. We are going to be one of the most wonderful nations in the whole world, because we Biafrans, there is nothing you look for in Biafrans that you will not see. We are engineers, we are doctors, we are manufacturers, we are industrialists, we are farmers, we are everything you can think of. Hello, my brother Sonny. Thank you for joining. Biafrans are people of liberal mind. If you see what Israel is today, that's exactly what we are. We are not claiming Israel because they are fantastically good. It is just a reference that I'm making. We Biafrans, from childhood, we are taught about God, like our names. My Igbo name is Ife Sinachi, which means everything is from God. So we are related to God. We know that we are children of God. God gave Moses commandment on the mountain Sinai, thou shalt not kill. And that is what Biafrans, that's what we believe in. We believe in coexisting with our fellow tribes and other clans that is around us. When Biafra or Nigeria was amalgamated, they never consulted our forefathers. They just merged us by Florence Shaw and Lord Lugard in 1914. They said after 100 years, anyone that wants to live will take good their exit through the normal, natural, legal process called referendum. But guess what? The Fulanis that came from North Africa under the leadership of their grab father, Osman Danfodio, in 1808. The Oyibo man used him because they know that they are the weakest link to model up three good nations. We have nothing in common with each other. Nothing, absolutely nothing in common. I know that migration started during the biblical days, but when you go to people's home or land, you obey their rules, you comply. You don't have to come to somebody's indigenous home and you start telling them where the boundaries should start. Usman Danfodio started buying all the Hausa chiefs and installed his own Sokoto Caliphate. Then one of his other grab son, called Ahmadu Bello, Saduana of Sokoto, they saw the Igbos as the only challenging tribe. They started castigating the Igbos, started spreading all rumors, all derogatory names. Bido kpọba ndị be anyị aja afa, si na anyị bụ ndị ọjọọ, na anyị bụ ndị nka. Now, after bringing all those irrelevant accusations and unfounded allegations against the Igbos, now I'm sure that any honest Nigerian will compare the Biafrans and the Fulanis and know who is good or who is not. But my people, I can assure you that we have crossed that Rubicon. Since the inception of IPOB by Wazirike, who failed and succumbed to the cheap attraction of money, ritual, or whatever the Fulanis do with these people, Onyendu took over in 2013. And since Onyendu took over, Onyendu has never touched gun or knife or sent anybody to go and buy anybody. Onyendu never did that. Onyendu started the University of Biafra, teaching everybody. It was Onyendu who made me, myself, at my age, to know the difference between the Fulani and the Hausa. Because the Fulanis, because they have settled a long time ago, they all speak Hausa. But if you look back, you will see that Ahmadu Bello, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, they are all Fulanis. Even Shagari is a Fulani. Abacha, all of them are Fulanis. That the real Hausas has never ruled that country. Nobody from the south has ever ruled that country until such a time when they learned that they have to take a southerner to be either vice or president, the group of Yorubas. Yeah, this is what they have been doing, because they draw their strength from the support of the Yorubas. But as I said, we have crossed the Rubicon. So my people, currently our leader is being held. And like Jesus Christ, during the time they arrested him, his disciples carried on. Even when he was died and resurrected, he said to his disciple that I am going back to my Father. That's what he told Philip and the rest of them. He said that if you believe in me, all these things I do, you will do more. Yes, that's what he told them. So any leader that is a very good leader always transfer his power to his team or his followers, like Elijah did to Elisha. Elisha asked for double power of Elijah, and Elijah said to him, you are asking for double portion. You can only get it if you are there when I will be taken to God. And so many prophets came to distract Elisha. Elisha never listened to them. He focused until when Elijah was taken and the mantle dropped and he grabbed it. That's what our prime minister is for us today. Our prime minister is this kind of man that knows what he wants, that is always focused. Some people will tell you, oh, I don't like Simon. Why don't you like him? These are the saboteurs. Like during the time of Elisha, the saboteurs came to distract him so that he doesn't get that power. But Elisha was focused. This is our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who was there for Onyendu when Onyendu was calling for 100 men. I want 100 men. I want 100 men to march. And our Prime Minister offered. I was there that night because Onyendu comes out by 7 p.m. Around 5 to 6, our Prime Minister then, he will do his own program. And after a while, he will say to us, let us switch to Onyendu. He's on now. And we will switch over. So that night, Onyendu was talking about 100 men. And PM said, Onyendu, you will find 50 men in me. Go and look for another 50. Where are those 50? They are nowhere to be found. Rather, all they did was to sell their own brother. Just like Joseph was sold by his brother to the Egyptian Potiphar. But you know what? Instead of Joseph being punished, God blessed him. That's the way it is with our Prime Minister. My people, where are we rushing to in life? Let us have a break after rushing, because all this wealth we are looking for, when you die, is only 6 feet that will take you. None of those wealth or those houses, even the ones you have abroad, not even one will come into your grave with you. So for those of you who are selling your brothers and sisters because of money, you want to be the richest, you want to be the one that the whole world will be hearing your name, you ain't going anywhere with it. America will tell you, you ain't gonna get it. You can't get everything and lose your soul because you are fighting for money, because you don't like Simon Ekpa. Nigeria government would pay you millions of dollars and you will accept it to give them his location, forgetting that anybody you are sabotaging your brother to will never trust you. And your sabotage cannot bring Nigeria to be one, because currently the Yorubas have declared their exit, despite the fact that their brother is the president of Nigeria. But let me remind you of one thing. If that declaration that lady made were to be turned down, that an Igbo man is the president and Biafra is declaring, they will come after us saying to you, oh, your brother is the president and you are declaring Biafra. But Abiola's wife has declared Yoruba nation in New York this very month. But nobody is saying a word because it's not a Biafran woman. Because Igbo is not the only Biafran. My people, we have to wisen up. Nigeria is too big for itself, that it doesn't take care of all the citizens of that country. It's not time for us to go ways and get things right and stop this abject poverty that is destroying the fabric of our society. Ndị be anyị, ndị na-anụ Igbo, ndị na-anụ ife na-ekwu, unu elezina nwanne unu. Onye gburu nwanne ya bụrụkwa n'odogwu. Ịnwụọ kịta na Nigeria gọọmenti nyere gị $100 million. Penny afọ, the only thing ga-eso gị baa n'ime ini bụ akpati a ga-eji donye ozu gị. Onye ọbụla chee echiche, Nigeria da work. So ile nwanne gị ka Nigeria wee work will not save Nigeria. And onye afọ ị na-elesi nwanne gị ome enwe nchekwube n'ebe ị nọ at all. The only thing they will have for you is that, yes, that's how they behave. So what are you doing? Selling your soul. Selling your soul to ndị amaro Chukwu. Before amụọ Muhammad bụ onye isi ndị na-akpụ isi anyị, wee mụọ Jesus Christ, Chineke agwago Moses na Mountain Sinai, thou shalt not kill. So fabusie mmadụ feje na-akpọ isi anyị, onye kafa na-egbulu. My people, eji m ohere a na-ayọ unu, ndị na-anụ Igbo na-eso ndị Fulani wee na-egbu ndị be anyị. M ga-akpọrọ unu vidiyo ebe a, etu one man si akọwa ife onye a na-akpọ Atọ Eze si wee jee nalụ ndị mmadụ anifa wee nye ndị Fulani. Ọ sị na ndị befa bie wee jee n'ime abalị jee gosie ife akpata oyi wee wụọ ya. And ọ sụrụ ife niile ọ sụrụ n'onu be anyị. Ụmụnne m, ọ gịnị na-eme ndị be anyị ife a? Maka ego nke ụwa. Maka ego nke ụwa. Onye ọbụla karịgoro 40 years jee weta pikchi oge ọ dị n'ụmụaka ka ị wee malụ na ọ da adịgide. Save your souls by saving the life of your people, fellow Biafrans. Ọkwa unu ka m na-agwa okwu a. Unu ka m na-agwa okwu a. Gbuo dị ndị be anyị n'aka kịta. Lelele ile nwanne gị enye gị ego, inwe millions, inwe oil well, ime nka ime nke ọzọ. Oro nwo kita ị ga-amazi onye na-eri those things. Ife kalila akali ọkalịa ewebinatia unafugo ọ na iji kọp na-agbanye mmanya n'ime oju n'ọnụ ịma agharapụzi ị ga-awụnyegide ka ọ na-awụfuzi awụfu. Ọ ka Nigeria dị. Nigeria can't contain itself. So my people, anyị ga-ejili nwayọ. Anyị ga-ejili nwayọ. Now, I have to play the voice of my great leader. I love my leader so much. Maka ọ ma ife, o nwere uche, ọ fly n'anya. Fa na-ekwe nkwa, ego fa ga-enye, ọjụ. Ọ bụrụ Chike dozie m, ọ nalụ. Asa Nworu, ọ nalụ. Dịka etu Ejiofor si wee nụ, barista na-egbu client ya, ọ nalụ ndị gọvanọ. Ndị gọvanọ anọ kịta amarọ na fa ga-esikwa ebe anwa lituo. Ndị be anyị ada ama ife. That's why we do this thing every day. Anyị ada echeta anything. All these governors now, especially Soludo, na Hope Uzodimma, na gọvanọ ndị Enugu, na-achọ anifa ga-enye ndị Fulani. Felozogi Femelo, Willie Obiano, immediately he came down, EFCC, grabbed him, insulted him, put him in prison, removed his shirt. He was wearing short knicker and singlet in the detention, and somebody took the picture and posted it. I saw it myself. I didn't make with him afro because I believe him na evidence. I'm following Onyendu today because I saw that truth in him. That's why I believe in him. Just like those of us who believed in Jesus Christ, who was doing so many miracles, teaching us about God. Jesus never rode on Rolls Royce. Or that kpọta your day yi suit. If ọ na-eyi bụ ụdị akwa ndị priest na-eyi. But we humans, our soul does not matter to us. Once there is money, you will be enticed and you will fall for it. Because when God sent Lucifer down to earth, Lucifer knew that money is the only place he can attach himself to destroy the children of God. My people, we are children of God. Stop selling your souls and do the right thing. India was once containing Bangladesh and Pakistan, but when they were fighting and fighting for too long, they had a break and decided to split. Bangladesh is now their own nation, as well as Pakistan, but that does not stop India from existence. So what is Nigeria government afraid of? Who is pushing you people to do the wrong thing? So let's hear from our leader.
Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and
I hope this internet will behave itself now.
they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No.
My people, look at Yakubu Gowon there. Let me seize this opportunity to tell you people what I'm saying in effect. When you keep selling people, working for an enemy in the name of sabotage of your own people, what goes round will always come round. Today, the way they are buying the people of Plateau State, where Gowon comes from, he is from a town called Panchin in Plateau. They are buying their people on daily basis, and Gowon cannot help his people. This is how life is. So let's listen to Onyendu. Gowon went to Aburi with Ojukwu. He came back. That time he was in his 30s. Look at him today. He is still alive, watching those people that he served, buying his own people. This is life for you. This should be a lesson for those Biafrans working for Fulanis against their fellow Biafrans.
Because of that, how they get Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible.
Please, my people,
for causing a war, when opposite is the case. That Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's Nigeria is. Always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people. During that very genocidal war, they killed over 5 million. Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth.
my people, you know that the zoo government actually buys off these network people. Hello, Abia the best, my brother. Thank you for joining.
But we survived it, and we're here today. Those they gave
I'm battling with this internet. I don't know.
it that have come, and this time
Is this what I'm going to suffer today?
imagine.
Well, my people, what our leader is that those that they gave birth to fight for Biafra is here, which includes our Prime Minister.
And Biafra must come.
And Biafra must come. Yes, Biafra will come. Biafra will come, my people. Oh, no. This is how they sabotage our page. That's Nigeria for you. you know. That's how they sabotage us. They pay all these people's, the network, they pay them not to allow us to do anything that will affect the zoo. My people, if you are doing something good, what will you be afraid of? You are not going to be afraid of anything. So as we are in the process of leaving Nigeria, we have to do our self-referendum. And by the special grace of God, we have our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yes, we have him, and he has instructed us to continue voting. Vote and vote. My people, we have to do this because that is what will help and support our exit from the zoo. We must vote. Anyone who have voted should please help others. I am so excited. Yesterday, one of our brothers that contacted me to send him the link, I did send him the link. He called me again and said, please, how am I going to do this now? As I went to our Prime Minister's Twitter handle, and I copied the link and sent it to him. Do you know, in the evening, he called me and was so happy. He said, I'm excited. He sent me the receipt, and I am so happy myself. I want every Biafran to continue voting. This voting goes in hand with our declaration. Please, my people, as I said earlier, this referendum, once Biafra is declared, we will need people of this world, Africans, Western world, to recognize us. And the number of our people that have voted will be speaking for itself. Ndị be anyị asị n'ife agba n'aka na-ejiri ugegbe enyi. Ọ bụ na 40 to 50 million Biafrans vote, unu makwa ife ọ bụ. Both the international law and all these nationals that will recognize us will know that they are recognizing a whole nation. A nation that have come out en masse to vote that they don't want to be called Nigerians anymore. Because most of us have Nigerian passport. We want to go back to Africa with our Biafran passport. Please, my people, this voting is what will enhance it. It is our civic right. Once you are 18 years and above, voting for our referendum is what will necessitate that declaration.
Fellow Biafrans, my name is Marvelous Arondizuogu. As a major, vote. The Biafran self-referendum e-voting is in progress and will be until December this year, 2024. I know you think we still have time, but the duration of time we have from now till then is not too fast to take the reason. The Biafran Prime Minister can only do his part, which doesn't need emphasis because it is obvious. But he, Simon Ekpa, is entitled to one vote, just like every other Biafran. I respectfully urge you all Biafrans all over the world, old and young, to participate in the ongoing Biafran self-referendum, publicize it, and assist those who need to be guided about it, to demonstrate our readiness to exit Nigeria. We may not all be in the army, in the media, or in the government, but together from Benue to Kogi, Enugu, Ebonyi, Edo, Imo, Delta, Cross River, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Abia, and Biafrans all over the world. Together, we will vote to decide our future, and our vote must count. This is a new dimension.
Yes, my people. Onyendu told us Go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension to this awareness we are making. My people, you know, today, if you look at the topic, it's just like an update on what is going on. There might be video you must have watched before. This one came newly. It is there on the internet, and I copied it. I want to play it so that our people will hear how these Efulefus called Ohaneze Ndigbo, how they are, in fact, they have sold our people. They are all living at the mercy of God. These governors, they continue to cause delay and slow motion in this awareness we are making. But God loves us so much that he gave us Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let me show you the video and play it so that you will hear.
Mary High School class of 90. Ekene ụtụtụ ọma. Ana m eme this voice message in response to this post about our EPOB reaction that was on na Gabon post. One made this post when I'm Enugu Agede as I'm making this voice message now. And I'm follow if I may expect not the possible in Anambra State. I am fully an Albany. Only some top operative vigilante group, then Uguagede, one of their commander.
My people, this our brother. He lives in Gabon, but he came back home. He is from Anambra and Enugu to be precise. Enugu is close to Okozo, and Okozo is in Anambra State. You people will remember Ezu River, where P2B and his police officers were throwing our brothers the pie there. Oge fa nọ na harvest ọga na ụmụ be anyị, onye fa gburu fe welu okukoro ozu etunye n'ime mmiri harvest ọga niale all near this town. So this town is under the governance of Sodo. But unu gafu ife nwoke a ekwu, onwe ife Soludo na-eme. O nwekwazili ebe fa nwe do ọ dịrọ na this video fa nọ kịta na-egbu ụmụ be anyị. The same thing na-aga na Anambra, but Soludo is not doing anything because he is serving his Fulani masters and he wants to maintain his position. He wants to maintain his position. None of them, like Mandela, can give up his position for the interest of their own people. Or like Jonathan, because when the Buhari and the Shetima formed Boko Haram to destabilize Jonathan, because Jonathan Naza, good luck, Jonathan Ebele, so Fasino Onibo, they did everything humanly possible to destroy Jonathan's government. Jonathan ji nwayọ walk out. But ọ bụrụ onye bụ a fighter, a warrior, the person will sit there. You cannot remove an incumbent governor or president if he doesn't want to go. You people saw what Gbagbo, the president of Gabon, did during that time that election came, he lost. He was there. Nebundi Befa. So nwoke anụnwa bụ onye Enugu Agidi. Wee solu ndị Befa na-egenu ntị ife ọ ga-ekwu. Ọ bụrụ ife niile sụ n'oyibo, nke anyị nwere ike ịsụ n'onu be anyị anya sụọ, nke anyị ga-asụkwa n'oyibo anya sụọ. We don't owe anybody any explanation. Listen, my people.
Connect all of friends. So, in the process of my discussion with him, the guy will go and know about that. Na Nefa na-ekwu Fulani herdsmen, not one of the problem and threat ha na-face in this area. When I see that way, but I thought even during the Soludo, during the former governor Obiano, now the southeast north need to Enugu, we arrive at a decision even family into law that it is illegal for Fulani people to be heading cows in the southeast. Manages the guy when you promise this night. Now I come on up na have an arrangement following this night where they go see if any nobody. So to my greatest surprise, and around 11 p.m. this night or Friday, I joined them.
Friday bụ nwanne ya days ago.
Gaba n'ime Enugu Agidi. Just Emalebe RCC, that Renault Construction Company, their construction site na Enugu Agidi, that express road, Enugu Anisha express road, very close to Zone 30. Headquarters, police headquarters.
Unafugie na every time ndị terrorist nọ na ni Biafra, ọ ga-abụlili behind police station. Ndị police a na-protect ndị na-abịa igbu mmadụ. Then ndị a na-egbu bụ ndị na-achị achị. Arapụ these people na-egbu ụmụnne fa, governors na all these criminal vigilante nwere isi fa na-create wee na-egbu ụmụ be anyị. So no interest ndị Fulani a na cow and cattle is more important than ndụ ndị be anyị. This is it. Unu solum na watch na-egenu ntị ife nwoke a na-ekwu. I have it on my phone. If this one continues this way, I will play the one in my phone because it flows on a flow smoothly. Kunu we got ife na-aga than this internet, because ndị niile a anyị na-use their internet, Nigeria government akwụgo ụgwọ fekwesịna ka anyị na-broadcasting like this, because you can never hear this from any newspaper or any radio house in the zoo. Never.
That RCC construction content by the right, a crossover ịgbago nwa obere efu ụzọ Zone 13, Police Zone 13 headquarters Ugbo.
So I will have to remove this.
And a full Dunukofia local government headquarters.
Let me play it from my phone, because this internet is being badly affected.
Herdsmen. Now one of the threat and I face in this area. When I see that I thought even during the Soludo, during the governor Obiano.
Please, Abia the best, if you are still there, Biko confirm all of me and I know this voice from my phone. Please, thank you.
Now the Southeast governors need to know where arrive at a decision, even signing into law, that it is illegal for Fulani people to be heading cows in the Southeast. How many of the guy will even promise this night?
Okay, thank you.
An arrangement on this night with guessing if any over there. So, to my greatest surprise, and around 11 p.m. this night, or Friday, I joined them.
So 11 p.m. this Friday, one day, Uwe Solufa, Ndi Befa, the people that told him what was happening, he said that he cannot believe until he sees it. So 11 p.m. Uwe Solufa Gaba.
Just RCC that were not construction content. Their construction site na Enugu that express road. Enugu express road very close to Zone 13 headquarters, police headquarters Ugbo. Near that RCC construction content by the right, a crossover, a full Zone 13, police Zone 13 headquarters Ugbo. Then a full Dunukofia local government headquarters. So, behind this place, just very close to that Zone 13, police Zone 13 headquarters Ugbo. These guys from Nabania Weje Gosin Ebe Ekretilu camp for Fulani herdsmen. Their numbers are uncountable. If you brother, it turns into thousands. Now they are female. They just created a community for them. If we're not call them, I call if you whoever we think Yanyam Nabo, wherever. So I will go see the team. When I do have, I'm very, very shocked to be seeing this thing. And I'm on such a thing that exists in Anambra State. Do you know what they told me? Now I know when they live at risk in this environment. They can't do anything. You see how why? Has it because no one had to involve at the easy. That me at the easy.
That's his picture.
To that place for the Fulani herdsmen
to be their
residents, and then no one they protect. So now
Without him, they can do anything. Then a hammer ready to strike and sack them from that place. Mana na after with the protection the people. So to me, when I say so, now this thing I know about that is working for working against the interest and the security of Ndibo is truth. I don't know the reality there. Now, if I will big threat go to this place, mana na cannot if I due to the political interest and protection the people. So whenever how safe can the environment do? So when I see living, and there are a lot of kidnapped victims. Now recently, they told me about one citizen of
If you go that recently, a lot of kidnapped victims. Fa kidnap ndị be anyị fa analụfe ego. Onye wetere ego egbuo ya. Fa ga-ewelu their cow and cattle jee na-emebisi ndị be anyị, yet atụ eze na-enye fa support. Soludo adịghị anything. So n'ọbala ndị be anyị ka a ga-eji wee mewo Nigeria. Chukwu ga-akpọfa ncha ọkụ. Agadi ewu ọ chọrọ ego, negodo onye na-anwụ anwụ dị etu a ọ ka na-achọ ego, o nwere ike ikwu eziokwu. Gwa ndị ugwu fadobe ya katọ, onye nwere ezigbo ego maka na fanyere oil well. Sọsịa bụ onye South nwere oil well sọsịa. Then ọ na-eje obodo oyibo every time. Ọ na-eje obodo oyibo. Afụgo m nwoke a na Swiss cottage. Ọ bụrụ na a ga-asị ka eke isi mala mamia. Afụgo m onye a na Swiss cottage na United Kingdom a. So onye a ma gwa m na cattle na akpaghalị of London or in America or in France. Why do they support evil? Because of money. Nenya agadi na-agwụ ofe oji ọbala ụmụnne ya emewo Nigeria. Ikwutere nwoke a kịta maka ọnwụ gbaba ọsọ maba liriri, mana ọ a na-egbu ụmụ ndị ọzọ.
One of the most influential citizens of Enugu Agide abduct that a ransom of 15 million was paid.
You see?
That's about 3 weeks ago.
You see?
Before the guy was released. I tracked it. We know some guys from that Fulani Spain. We've kidnapped all of the guys. 2 of them were arrested.
Of course, if ever Jason Ruga na this Fulani herdsmen, the same thing Peter Mba na-eme n'Enugu. Wee jide ani ụmụ nwanyị na-akọ akpụ wee na-akọlụfa si na a ga-enye ndị na-azụ cattle. So ka ụmụ nwanyị a fezie n'enu with their children. Ịnalụ mmadụ anụ ya n'ike wee nye onye ugwu. Ka ife iche na nwanyị a na ụmụ ya ga-eme. Ọ bụrụ na Enugu nwere the system eji look after old people or little kids or free education, not at all. The only thing that farmers, peasant farmers believe in, what depend on, their means of livelihood in Apofia, wenye ndị ugwu. And this cattle nyenwa kafana bilesia. My people, we must vote. All vote a ka ị ga-eji wee rapụ ndị a. Ndị abụla ọnụ. Ndị a bụ ndị abụla ọnụ. This is why we have to continue doing this every day, Monday to Monday. Or if most of us na-eme program 3 times a day. Maka na ndị ba ya ọda faru elozo. Negodi ife nwoke a na-akọsi nọ nke nyafọ n'anya ya. You see it. I don't come here to gossip or to joke, because Biafra is not a matter of gossip. It is not a matter of joke. Biafra is real. Ife gbasara ọbara ụmụ mmadụ, including ọbara nwanne m nwoke nke tọrọ m ofu na ofu nna, na ọbara ụmụ mmadụ niile nwụọ n'agha, ma ndị ka na-anwụ kịta. Ọ bụrụ na nwoke afakwu 5 million last week na fakwụrọ egbufuo nwa mmadụ, ọkwa these same people atọ eze agadi na-agwa ofe, o wee nọdụ protecting these people so that ka ndị Fulani wee fụ ya n'anya, ma ka o wee dị ndụ karịa Metusela.
They were handed over to the Zone 13 police headquarters. Now, how far about those suspects? So why did you work with Befa? Oh, because of this IPOB press release in the online on now, where was on my post. So many of us are at home, if any.
Yes.
Why some people will believe so much in ESN and whatever. But I know Mepelofuma just about 1 hour ago.
Yes, Nanya Mepelofuma, his eyes, have been opened because he has been to the spot, watched and saw the thousands of cattle and those rearing them, and they were with AK-47. To do what? 20 years ago, now that Zoological Republic, do we have this case of these cattle rearers carrying gun? No. Since Buhari came in, the center could no longer hold, and things started falling apart. And we are no longer artists. That's what Chinua Achebe said. The center can never hold in the zoo. So any Biafran who is on the mission of sabotage, you are a loser. And you will continue to lose, because you are not going to stop us. With the kind of generation we have now, our prime minister, his cabinet ministers, and many of us who are speaking up. And this type of man who now said that his eyes have been opened, we are not going back. Biafra is our goal, and Biafra we must get. So my people, I'm back to the nitty-gritty of this program. Vote for self-referendum. It is our civic right. No matter what anybody does, Nigeria can never be won. It has never been won. It's just on the paper. But the reality is that some people are being used to make Nigeria won when it is never won at all.
Communities encounter. And it woke me up to a lot of realities. As I will carry out more investigation, and then I will sit down and write an article that will wake up the people that are concerned to understand the danger that is facing Anambra State, the security threat that is facing Anambra State. Because if in Janya Wefuna Dania, I want a solution to it, to counter it. Anambra State is in danger. Because if we do this,
he said that he is carrying out his investigation, investigative journalism. He has investigated this one, and he said that after this, he will write an article that will blow the mind of these saboteurs to see what is going on and know what is happening to their people. The risk their people are into. They are all sitting on the keg of gunpowder. That's why anytime we come online, they will be attacking internet, will be attacking what we are doing so that the world will not know. No way, not this time. During the war, it was only Okoko on there. You can imagine. But now, there are many of us. Some are in the zoo, Biafra land. Some are abroad. Every country you will go to or travel to in this world, you must see a Biafran there. We are littered all over the place. So they cannot buy all of us at the same time. They will buy us and we will buy them. And in the end, Biafra will come. That's what Onyendu said.
If their numbers and the vigilante are armed with AK-47 rifles. Maybe 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. in the morning, he'll book a leafy. But if I have enough farms on the mud, you can't talk, you can't do anything. So, Africa, if I have a Simba, Namara Bashinkit, so Fanchil Golanyam way for because all they had, I never knew.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Fachelo dia cattle subulu AK-47 na kparali. Cattle on 2 a.m. early in the morning when people are sleeping. Oge jachiali efi. Oge faja unfortunate person that they will trap and buy the person. This is it. That's what our people are facing. My people, zoo aburobodo. Faburobodo. Ife ga-agwa unu. Only the last video, I think one of the last video that our PM made before he stopped, where one Indian lady in her news no wee na-ekwu na ndị obodo a mbi na Americans na fa chọrọ ka Nigeria grow bụrụ superpower wee bịa challenge be their position. Na fa chọrọ ka Nigeria daa. Mana fa marụ na itinye ji naanị before nnukwu ji ọzọ ga-eto n'ofu ga-ele na that one itinye naanị na ọ ga-arust really lay before a big one will come, and that big one coming is Biafra. Biafra bịara ana fagafu nke to biati because Nigeria famaro left far to their right. That's why they are all keeping quiet. Gbachie nkịtị. Mana famaro na ife ka Nigeria na bịakwutefa na Biafra. Kafama nke a fama nke ọzọ. So all famu ma gbachi zoo nkịtị, zoo wee na-emebi. Mana iwu bụ na zoo ga-emebi to give rise to Biafra. So my people, let's continue doing the needful. Voting, and funding. Yesterday, our fundraising went so well. So well. In the California, in the Maryland, in the Belgium, ọkwa na-ebute ego like this, arona some. Ka ndị gallant men anyị fu ifefa ji anụ ọgụ a. Our PM nọkwu there. The minister, finance minister nọ there. Mụnwa nọdụ nnọọ n'akụkụ na watch ife na-eme. Na-ayọ Chukwu biko ka everything ga very well. So my people, it is very necessary that we vote in mass and support others. Let me play you people the voice of our Prime Minister. during his visit na US, our PM, I thank God every day for giving us a man like him. Before praying for him, I pray for him and Onyendu on daily basis, and I will continue until Biafra comes. Because all ndị Akachukwu ji alụla anyị ọlụ, ndị ọcha che na fa dị smart ma na fa amaka ife, genu our prime minister.
The Liaison representatives from Europe, Asia, Africa, I welcome every one of you to this town hall meeting to brief Biafras in the United States, our every 2 weeks achievement and update. Because of the phase we are into in the liberation of Biafra, it is very imperative that those of you in the United States working day and night to see the progress of this government be briefed. So you know that the movement you are part of, the progress we are making, and the plan we have for the next 2 weeks. The last time I had this town hall meeting with you, I made it very clear that as a result of the propaganda from the Nigeria state and the difficulties we are facing, especially in disseminating information and of course creating awareness to our people back home, that I promise that the Biafra satellite TV, before coming back today, will be live in Biafra land. I also promise that before this today,
My people, this was about 2 weeks ago. Right now, the Biafra satellite TV and radio, they are very functional. Somebody sent him a copy of the video they are watching through the satellite TV. I showed it here 2 days ago. So my people, our PM Bekweme, okwu ife ọ na-eme, ọ bịara ebe a ịchụ ego, ọ bịara ebe a ideceive anyị like the DOS. So for those of you who are still sitting on the fence, move it and join what we are doing. Join what we are doing, because our Prime Minister has brought that new dimension and more.
we are going to have the Voice of Biafra satellite radio. And today I have come to inform all of you in the United States that the Biafra, Voice of Biafra satellite TV is live in Biafra land. Good luck. Not only that, I've also come to inform all of you that the Voice of Biafra satellite radio, 97.5 FM, is also live in Biafra land. Before this today, please, somebody is going to have the Voice of Biafra. I am listening to my voice. Can somebody mute, please? So, yes. So our next agenda is to see that these satellite radio transmitters are scattered across Biafra land. And, I promise that it is going to be, we're going to focus more on the coastal state at this point. But because we have, previously used some transmitters in the hinterland, And so I wanted the IT technical department to focus on, bringing those transmitters back to life. And then the new transmitters will now channel to the coastal state before we, from there, push to the hinterland. So today, the Voice of Biafra satellite radio is live in Ebonyi State, and gradually the other broadcasting transmitters will be refurbished, and they will be live in a few days' time. Then we will start installation of new transmitters in other states until we cover the 40 state of Biafra. And this idea of 40 state of Biafra, all of you remember that last 2 years we started this radio project, and then we were not on satellite. So there was a big difference between then and now. And the reason why we put the radio, Voice of Biafra radio on hold after the launching 2 years ago was because we believed that we needed to do more of action work, and then the radio and the TV will come in later days, and that later days is now. So we've been able to finish the structure of the government, authority, the Liberation Army, the Biafra resistance fighters, and as the activities of this Biafra Defense Force are going on in Biafra land, we need to keep our people aware of the activities of those defending them. So it is very important that we have this radio station and the TV station as well, which is covering the entire sub-Saharan Africa. So if you are, in any part of the sub-Saharan Africa, you will have access to watch the Voice of Biafra satellite TV.
So my people, this is a very great achievement that our Prime Minister and his cabinet government, Biafra government in exile, they have made a very huge success. They have. And we must all support our PM to make sure that everything he is doing or asking us to do, that we do them diligently towards the progress of our freedom fighting and our liberation, because Biafra must come, and that will be this year. There's nothing as beautiful as that feeling that you will be so independent of a terrorist nation like Nigeria. Now, there are some people, I really don't like making my videos too long so that those in homeland will be able to watch it because of their data. Some of them don't have data to listen to it for too long. But I will play something for you people to hear. People who are in Arondizuogu, buying people, kidnapping people, and they say that they are Biafra Liberation Army doing this, that they are Simon Ekpa's men. Listen to it.
What a life in Arondizuogu. There is a report from on-ground investigation of security situations and challenges in Arondizuogu, Idaton North Local Government, Imo State. This report was gathered between 6th to 7th April 2024 by Family Writers Press International and compiled to rightly inform Biafrans and the general public of the worrisome security situation that has held Arondizuogu hostage. Sequel to the persistent insecurity ravaging various parts of Southeast, especially Imo State, Arondizuogu has lived with horror of death, kidnaps, molestations, rapes, robbery, and terrorism. Accordingly, Family Writers Press International embarked on an on-ground investigative work to obtain accurate, first-hand and primary information regarding repeated news of terrible security situations and challenges in Arondizuogu.
This is Family Writers Press reporting. I'm live here at Arondizuogu. See, this is the area. I am here to report the security situation. This area. This is Arondizuogu, Memorial Secondary School. This is the major road linking into Arondizuogu. So join me as I embark in this journey.
From first-hand information we obtained from interviews, questionnaires, and details gathered by our correspondents from the Arondizuogu residents, there is this group of fully armed men and women called Autopilot Biafra Liberation Army, aka Umoma, who have severally boasted to be working for the Finland-based Timon EPA. They started terrorizing the good people of...
Have you people heard it? That's how the DOS are always castigating our prime minister. And they say autopilot, working for Finland-based. You people know how our prime minister will conduct fundraising, raise money to support our gallant men, the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra resistant fighters. Then the same people will go and be buying and kidnapping our people. What for? You know, there are some propaganda that falls in line and looks so real. But this one is so awkward, so fabricated, that even a deaf man will hear it and say this is not real, this is not true. They have said this. Let me play you another video where the people they are using are confessing.
Just known as the Arondizuogu is being controlled by the man called Okisofaya. Then they kidnapped these people. One of them, the brother was missing. So they were looking for the brother. Like this boy now. They were looking for the brother. On the way, they were caught and kidnapped again. Now, I call her here all the night. Chill to her, the interrogation continues. Why I am bringing this to all of you is that when you hear them shouting kidnapping in Alibo, kidnapping in Biafra, you are going to hear the biggest. We have not gotten there. Just open your ear. When you hear them shouting kidnapping in Alibo, know the atrocities that they are committing. Just know that they are the founder and the fathers of kidnapping. Now, Alibo, please open your ear, please.
My people, this is in the same Arondizuogu that they will do all these things. There was a time our PM played us a voice of Chinasa Nwuru saying that ha mecha ihe asị na ndị autopilot. I don't know if any one of you here heard that. At that time, our PM was doing exactly what I'm doing now. Ha mecha ihe asị na ndị autopilot. Because Chinasa Nwuru ọbara na-atụ ya ka shuga. Igbu ụmụ mmadụ na-atụ ya ka shuga. Ọ ya bụ one of those nọ na-asị ọ bụ na onye ndu recognize ọfa ya nwụọ n'ime prison. That guy, Obie, ndị niile a na-ejide na-emefe interview, ajọfọ onye na-ezifa fasinochi na Sanwo-Olu. Nke ejidere onye ọ sị na ya bụ onye abịrịba, o ji egbe na-eru olu naanị, amarọ mmụnụ fụrụ ya, ekepụ ya aka n'azụ. Ajụrụ ya osinochi na Sanwo-Olu. O nwere nke a na-akpọ ejima fa jidere. I will play that ejima here. Ajụ ya sị ya, onye bụ onye isi unu? Ọ sị, liver in their blood. Asị ya, kedu afọ onye anwa? Ọ sị, in name na Chinasa Sanwo-Olu. Fana ajụ ya sị ya, kee ife kpatalụ iji eme ife a ị na-eme? Ọ sị na Chinasa zilufa mee ya. Why kwa na ejiji ekita? Ọ sị, oh, because of Ilon. I will play him here. Ọ kunu wefu. Our prime minister ọ ga-abịa tụọ si ka eme donation, ogotecha ngwa agha, o were eje na-egbu ndị be anyị. Na ndị Fulani aka esendịrọ ndị be anyị to IDP camp bụ because of our prime minister. Na the first time onye ndu set up ESN na 2020 December 12th. Because record is always good to be set straight in order not to deceive anybody or confuse anybody. That's why I am playing this voice for you people. Unu ga-anụ these guys no ndị na-eme FIFA, all DOS bụ ndị sifa na-esend fa, ana extort na anata ego, na kidnap.
Alleging them, asking them who is Angel Makeup and Gentle. No, we put there and now man for here. The like when come Angel Makeup. Here. Who put there and man I juice now man for. Asking them who is Angel Makeup and Gentle. And these people said they don't know whom Makeup is, not to talk of the angel following the makeup. And they hold on, and told them that this hold is for 3 hours. But these people are in pains. They started begging. And told them, instead, let us pay money. Let us pay money so that you lose this hold. And they bargained and collected 5,000. You people are just hearing the small money. We are getting to the bigger money. Just cool down, open your ear. They bargained for 5,000 to lose the odor. These are the business that you name now Libo. Those of you criminals supported like this guy here, he don't belong anywhere. He do not belong in the Biafra Republic government in exile. He do not belong in DOS. He is just a chaff. He's just a chaff. It's just that people had his audio and wish and track him and go to collect the testimony. We want to know what you passed through. That is how this guy opened up. This is the business your DOS is doing with all of you in Biafra land. So when you hear them shouting Simon, they are afraid that Simon have poured sand into their gari. I know what they do in Biafra land, and that is the reason why come on, shut up. Are you my God? Are you my creator? I do not support evil. I do not support kidnapping. I do not support the atrocities that you people do against our people. 5,000 they collected for it. Please open your ear because the bigger money is coming so that you know the atrocities that they are doing in the land of Biafra. Shouting, Simon is Berima, Simon is Berima. Their mugus on social media, Simon is Berima, Simon is Berima. Their mugus are running along with that nonsense. Open your ear, please. onye ahụ mụ ya bụ sọpụ 5,000 naira ererizi ya onye 5,000 ka eji lụz ogo dakpara eji ma agbara nna onye nke ebubu ebu kwa 5,000 ererizi nke ka njikwa gị mgbe ahụ ka iso njụga gị kedu onye bụ Gento kedu onye bụ Njemeko kedu ihe wụ your response gịnị ka ị gwara ha mgbe ahụ amaghị onye ọgwụ na ọnụ ọgwụ n'ihu ebe amaghị onye ọgwụ onye agwa ihe ị gwara ya n'ihu ha then achọrọ m ịjụ gị truly gị na Njemeko ga-eme onye ọgwụ gị eme onye Gento ọgwụ ebe a na-amaghị onye ọgwụ. Continue.
Are you hearing? For you to know that they kidnap innocent people, please open your ear. You will understand. This guy is a novice. He doesn't know anybody. They are into kidnapping spree in Alibo. I don't care about your Nerube. I am supporting the OS because they never kidnap you. Once they kidnap you, they are going to use the name of Gento. They are going to call you on phone and tell you, I am Gento, mimicking Gento, Ndoshi, criminals everywhere. This is one of them, one of the things that they do.
So, if I can make this, not do to never now, who are our boys? I'm not going to have ever either. We're more than people, and never were in Jaka. We will call.
No wonder. So this guy that is confessing now, one guy that was with him, a kidnapper, his brother, he doesn't see his brother. So he was searching for his brother. He said he will search for his brother and go to the camp. So from going to their camp to search for his brother, because everyone knows that is where they kidnap our people. Otherwise, show me the reason why the guy will be searching for his brother and will be going to their camp. And on the way, they kidnap him also. So the wife of the boy have already told his wife that he is going to that place to search for his brother. So those to the wife have already known that the brother was going to that place. That is how the wife waited for him. He couldn't see him. He summoned the villagers, called people that she know, and they started making calls up and down. That was their savior. Otherwise, they could have harvested their organs and leveled them. Gentle. This is how they buy Gentle. You know, the other day they shouted, Gentle have buy. This is how they buy the Gentle. They only buy Gentle with innocent people, or they use innocent people to do sacrifice, believing that somebody that they are asking to buy will buy. This is their atrocities. Atrocities of the criminal enterprise called DOS. Let us move on, please.
Everything's over. This year, 2024, I never missed that. Before I go to bed, I'm not up 100,000. And then they withdraw your cash. I will.
Konofiaba. 500, 20,000 to collect 500,000. These are the impunities going on. Auntie Cherry, watching from USA, you are welcome, please. These are the evil, what they perpetrate. And hide and retire to their social media. Simon Eberima, Simon Eberima. This is the evil. What is his name again? Let us continue, please.
My people, internet is disturbing every of our media teams. We have been here now for 1 hour 35 minutes. We will continue to talk about Biafra like many other nations of the world that fought for their freedom and they are free today. If you do not know, go and search for it. There was a time Hitler was holding the whole of Europe captive. They all fought for their freedom. France fought, Belgium, Yugoslavia, even America fought. Finland fought from USSR. Those who fought from, what's his name, the German man, Hitler, it's all over. We will not be the last people to fight for our freedom. But currently that we are still on it, at it, in it, we have to really fight sincerely, genuinely for our freedom. Following our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the cabinet, we have to do everything within our reach to ensure that this fight does not end halfway. Let us all join hands together and support our Prime Minister. He is taking us on a very, very long journey. But you can imagine, he only took over officially on the 28th of February 2022. Look at where we are. So we have to fight very hard following him, because he is really taking us towards this new dimension that Onyendu told us that our Prime Minister is bringing a new dimension. So my people, I will leave you here now, and we will be here again tomorrow afternoon. I thank you all for joining me, Sonny, my brother Henry, and Abia the Best, and maybe many others. Try and click the like button, share the message so that it goes viral. Whenever they are caught, they will tell you, oh, is a Ekperima in Finland. Thank you. But we know who we are working with. Our Prime Minister is very resilient, indomitable, consistent, and we must listen to him. Thank you, my people. I will leave you here, and I say, may God bless you all. Our PM is touring Britain, United Kingdom, today by 6 p.m. Biafra time. So try and join and make it happen. I will see you people again tomorrow. God bless you all, and I say, all hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and freedom. Bye, my people. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and remain blessed. chetakwa na ifokoko ndị mpụ onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, ma ndị nọ n'ụlọ ma ndị nọ n'ama, unu alarụkwana ụla. I love you all. Bye from here. Thank you so much for joining and remain blessed.